Alright, so you guys play Fortnite recently? Yeah. So Fortnite and Ninjago had a crossover, and we also got some Ninjago news. Isn't that exciting? Well, let's discuss let's discuss the Ninjago news first. So we got revealed yesterday, and I was gonna make a video yesterday about it, but then Ninjago Fortnite was having their update today, and I was like, oh, let me make a video, but let me wait for that so I can review that as well. Because I wanted to do both at the same time because I felt like I didn't have enough to say about a minifigure. And I figured Fortnite, now that that's a complete package, I have so much more I can say now. Well, it's more or less complete package, the Ninjago Fortnite event. So far, we have revealed the new Zane minifigure. It's a Jungle Zookin Legacy remake. And it's an interesting thing. So, a lot of people expected it to be the Teen Lloyd, and I did too. And the fact that it's not is very, very surprising. But, it is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's a good looking figure. I mean, I love the print. I love the print. My big complaint is it doesn't have armor and it doesn't have the mask for Zane. And I feel like if you're gonna do it, you should have full scented. Like you didn't commit, but you made like part of it. And I feel like you're just one step away from fully committing and completing what you really needed to do for the ninja for that figure. It was right there, you know what I mean? It was like you were so close to excellence, and then you quit right there. Zane is a very solid figure. Again, without the mask and the armor, it's not complete to me. Because so now, if you want a legacy version of this figure, you gotta have to take one of the ZX Legacy Ninjas, spray paint it silver, right, and then put it on Zane. And get silver ZX armor, or you have to buy the original so that you can have it with the symbol on it. It feels like they were just right there. They just didn't commit. And now it's gonna be such a pain to collect all the ninja if they make like the other ninja with legacy suits. Now it's gonna be a pain to get Zane. It's gonna be a mess. I don't think they prepare for that. But outside of that, it's fine. And then going into the big issues, at least in my opinion, it's time for the big review of Lego Fortnite. Cause oh buddy, did Lego Fortnite come out. Now I wanted to talk about it for a while, but I decided what would be best for me is if I sat here and waited for it to be completed. Cause to me, a completed once it's completed, I'd be able to give my full thoughts. And as far as I'm concerned right now, it's completed. I do know there might be more content coming, but as far as like the chaos storyline, it's done. And it was so confusing. And starting off, we have the ninjas designs, right? Which they're not horrible. So Jay's easily the worst of the ninja suits just because he's not committing to being a ninja. Here, we'll zoom in on Jay. I know the picture that I have up right now. We'll zoom in on Jay. You can see he does not have he has a hoodie on, right? And I think this is where the hoodie ends, is at the black part. I think it's like just short sleeves. Or this, it could be all one sleeve. But like then, you go down to his waist, you see the belt. And it has the same texturing on the side of like Kai's and Zane's. And Cobra is the same, but it's black. And he is wearing primarily black. But like, Jay has the same kind of like, this black like texturing there. And then you go and you see the robes start to be there. But He's not wearing robes. He's not. He's not. This is just him wearing something over it. Like he's wearing a hoodie over over his robes. But I wish that he didn't. Like let him wear regular ninja robes like the other ninja. Because he doesn't really look like a ninja. It's so frustrating. And then I don't mind the other designs. Frankly, I wish it would have been better. I think it would have been better if they picked literally any of the TV show suits. I think Hands of Time would have worked. Sons of Garmadon, ZX, Elemental Kimono, Rebooted, Zukin, The Island. I could keep listing suits. Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu. Like they all could have had great suits. But for some reason they went with these, which are just original designs. And again, most of them aren't bad. Jay's the worst, but it gets worse. So they do this, then they only Kai has Spinjitzu powered emotes. Nobody else can do Spinjitzu unless you're playing the Lego Fortnite and you unlock their powers. Then their pickaxes. Jay has his nunchucks, Cole has a scythe, Zane has his shurikens. Kai got nothing. They just didn't include Kai's for whatever reason. Kai didn't get his pickaxe. And it hasn't come out. Like I've seen that exists. It's in the files. They just won't release it. Whatever. Then we're missing two in the ninja. We're missing two of them. Where's Lloyd and Nia? Well, Lloyd's only an NPC in the game, so we know that they at least know that there's a character called Lloyd Garmadon in the show. He's not a skin yet. And I heard reports apparently he might not ever be a skin. Either the skins got cancelled, they're delayed indefinitely. They might not be coming. And that sucks. Now we don't have a full team. And Lloyd's my favorite ninja. And we don't get to see a Lloyd design. It feels like a slap in the face. But that's not all. Because there's actually a story. Now, I don't really know 100% what the story is. Again, I played through it all, but like I don't think I was paying attention enough. You know, I don't know what like their story is. I keep looking it up. So basically, they kind of show up on the Lego Fortnite island. Kai's missing in the land of monsters. Cole's at the monastery, and Jay and Zane are at their, I guess they're like temples. Yeah, Jay and Zane have temples, and it gets dumb. It gets dumb. Don't worry. It's dumber. Then you go to each of the ninja and learn about how to use their element. And then you put the element on the weapons. I don't really have too much of a problem with being able to use the elements. This story is 100% not canon. But anyway, so this story is kind of like mediocre. And I don't have an issue with like the powers and how they work. Because like they had to make it work with like the gameplay of Lego Fortnite Odyssey. And it's fine, I guess. I like the fact that we can at least do Spinjitzu and use the elements at some level. It's fine. But, so far, I've explained where 5 of the ninja are. Do you want to know where Nia is? The 6th ninja on the team? That's right. I didn't mention her. And I don't remember them ever mentioning Nia ever. And I tried to Google it. I didn't see anyone else know that they didn't mention Nia. They don't even talk about her. She doesn't show up as an NPC like Lloyd does. But so we're missing Nia. But you know what we do have? We have a random character, the Phantom Ninja, who I call the random character. That's not entirely true. See, the Phantom Ninja showed up in like a couple comics way back when the show was initially coming out. Never shows up in the show. Doesn't really show up in any games or anything. Just the comics. Why is she here, I hear you ask? Well, let me explain to you. I don't know. It feels, this whole crossover, it feels like they wanted to show, look guys, we know about Ninjago. We know this obscure character. What do you mean you guys just wanted the ninja skins? What do you mean you wanted to see where Nia is in this update? We added this obscure character. Why don't you guys care? Because no one asked for her? That's stupid. Like, it was on anyone's bingo's cards. When everybody was talking about this update and like the Fortnite characters coming, or the Ninjago characters coming to Fortnite, nobody was like, oh my god, they're gonna add the Phantom Ninja. Nobody was thinking that. Because why would anyone care? Who cares if the Phantom Ninja's in Fortnite? Where's the rest of the ninja? Where's the rest of the items? Where's Kai's Sword of Fire? And to make matters worse, we just got the final boss fight, which, if you've been grinding in LEGO Fortnite, like you probably have been if you're playing this update and playing the final boss, you can literally beat it in like 20-ish minutes, give or take. It's an easy boss. And I didn't play on like the harder difficulties, but it's not hard. And I've seen that a lot of people are like, yeah, it's very underwhelming. It's not that difficult. And then you beat it, you get the Sword of Fire, which is the mythic weapon, but it's a weapon you can craft. Now, you can't craft, like, it won't say Sword of Fire if you craft the same thing, but you can craft it with really good components, get the same damage, you can enchant it with the same rune to summon a fire dragon. You can basically make infinite Swords of Fire. I don't even know if I'm going to play for the rest of the golden weapons, because I know I can craft them now. They're so lame, and they look the same. I don't know if I want them. If they look different, maybe. But the one that I got looks the exact same as my other Sword of Fire that I crafted personally. Because the first thing I did when I started playing LEGO Fortnite Ninjago was I crafted the ninja's weapons with the proper elemental enchantments. And don't get me wrong, it's fun. It's just, I wish we got something cool. Like, I'm not going to use it because I'm worried it's going to break. But, like, again, when I first loaded into the game, right, I think the first element you go get is Zane's. And then you get Cole's, and then you get Jay's, and then when the update came out, you could get Kai's. I crafted their weapons. Well, the sizes weren't available at the beginning, so I didn't use that. I think I used a hammer. I can't recall 100%, to be honest. But once sizes were included, I definitely turned them into the Scythe of Quakes. I made the weapons, and the second that the katana was added, I knew what I was doing. The second fire was added, I turned it into the Sword of Fire. I think katanas came out like a week earlier. It was just, I can make them, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate that I can make them, right? Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not sitting here going, oh man, we can make them, but like, make the golden weapons something worth grinding for. Don't make them something that I can make on my own. Like, I can make a good enough weapon, but that's what this whole update has been so far. It's good enough. Oh, you got 4 of the ninja. That's good enough. Oh, we have we got 3 of the 4 golden weapons. That's good enough. Oh yeah, we added most of the ninja in the story. That's good enough. Like it doesn't feel like they're ever trying to perfect it. It just feels like, we did it. We added Ninjago. And like again, I'm fine with the humanoid designs. Do I love all of them? Not completely. But overall, they're fine. Do I love their suit designs? I don't like Zane's little like metal thing that he has strapped to his chest. I don't like the fact that Cole and Kai don't have sleeves. I don't like the fact that Cole, Kai, and Jay don't have gloves on. I guess Kai kind of does, but like, come on, that's not really what I was talking about. And I don't like that Cole, Zane, and Kai don't have full masks on. But outside of that, they're fine. I don't like that Zane has an earpiece, but it's fine. Like, overall, like, they're okay. But I can't give you more than okay. Like, I have to. Like, if I have to rank this season, not this season, this whole like Fortnite thing, it's like a B tier. Not even. It's a C tier. They didn't add the full team. We didn't get all the weapons as the pickaxes. Kai still doesn't have a pickaxe. Only he can do the spinjitzu. Everyone else has lame elements. Not lame elements. Lame emotes. There was no glider. We got Lego builds, so I'll take that in lieu of the glider. We got no really good. We didn't get a good story. The boss fight was lackluster. The reward for being the boss was worse. And we're still missing the team. It's overall, I cannot rank this higher than a C. And it sucks because I don't like being negative. But when you miss every shot, I have to tell you to stop playing basketball. Like, these are layups. It's, oh, what are we gonna do for the Ninjago crossover? Oh, and so it makes me more mad because like a year ago, not even, they did a crossover with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I'm a big Power Rangers fan, so obviously I got the skins. For Power Rangers, they added an morphing emote where it changes your power coin based on what skin you're wearing. The wrap for your guns changed its color based on what ranger you wear. There was an opposing emote that changed your it changed your like little mini explosion based on what ranger you wear, like the color and the pose. It changed, like, things change based off of what ranger you wear. They got a glider for the white ranger. They had the white and green ranger plus the dragon flute dagger and Saba. And you got to use the Megazord in game. And we didn't. And comparing that to what we got here, same amount of characters, 6 characters. Frankly, we got more story stuff, I guess. Yeah, and we got to use each individual power. But like, come on, you can't tell me that we couldn't get each of the characters get their own spinjitzu. Get rid of their emotes. Their emotes sucked. Let's all do the spinjitzu. Let everyone do spinjitzu and make it like a spinjitzu pack where everyone can use their own spinjitzu. Then give us, honestly, I would say take back the gameplay from Lego Fortnite Odyssey. But like, I would take back most of like what we got. Just let's have the monastery build, right? And like some of the other Lego builds. Give us the skins. And let's have all the ninja, their weapons as pickaxes. And just the spinjitzu emote. That's all we really need. That's all we need. That's all you need to do for a really good thing. And then if you could spring for it, the Destiny Bounty has a glider. That's all you need. And we could have had the best Ninjago crossover I think we could have ever gotten. But we got 4 of the 6 ninja. And the reason why I'm not counting Aaron and the newer ninja, the only reason why is because I imagined that when this was being like thought up, it was before Dragon's Rising. And also, if we're gonna get any ninja, it's gonna be the original 6. We're not gonna be getting the next 12 ninja. We're already at like what 13 now if we count Euphrasia. We're gonna get 13 skins. We're not Marvel. But like that's the reason why I'm giving these suggestions is because I don't like giving criticism without it being constructive. Like this is what they should have done to make it better. Is they should have added all the ninja. They should have given us all of their pickaxes. They should have given us each ninja spinjitzu. They should have done all those things, but they didn't. They gave us a sub tier season. And again, I would have preferred if we got ninja suits from the show, but I'm fine with what we got. Again, it can't be ranked higher than a C for me. I know this is very negative. I apologize for the negativity. But with that being said, let me know what you guys thought. Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great rest of your Fortnite journey, and goodbye for now. So, I forgot I did this. So, I'm editing a Lego Ninjago video talking about Lego Fortnite right now. And Lego Ninjago Fortnite and the Lego Zane minifigure. And because I'm doing that currently, I forgot. I went on a little mini rant about the new reveals for Lego Ninjago. Well, not Lego Ninjago, just Lego sets in general. Because I follow Lego reveals for a bunch of different sets. So, and I didn't want to cut it, but I didn't want it to be in the middle of me talking about it. So, I put it right at the end. So, if you guys want to hear my thoughts, some of the recent revealed Lego sets, hey, it's right at the end. Raw first impressions on a lot of sets that were revealed today. And if you don't, I get it. And yeah, no, it's really cool. Also, I did want to give a bit of an update. I'm still working on that Lego Ninjago Season 1 retrospective. Man, editing is hard. Editing is a lot of work. But it's coming along. I'm having so much fun. But thank you all so much for watching this, and I hope you enjoy either my rant or the video when it finally is finished. And then also, oh god, it's true. They're making a Lego. Sorry, I just got some Lego news. I'm I was looking at some of the leaks, reveals, and oh man, we got the official look at the Lego Technic map controlled tumbler. And I was really hoping that wasn't an accurate leak. That looks horrible. And oh, the Lego Marvel Advent Calendar. It's okay. I might get it for the Doctor Doom and Captain America. But yeah, no, the Iron Man's super common. I don't care for the Iron Man. The Spider-Man's also very common, as well as the Gwen Stacy. Wolverine, we haven't had Wolverine before a lot. Toy plane, toy car, toy and helicopter. Yeah, no, nothing really too crazy there. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad advent calendar. It's just whatever. Disney. Let's see, Disney. Ooh, we have mini dolls here. Wow. Well, I don't care about Disney princesses. And then we have the Lego City one. Lego City ones tend to have the best ones. We got Santa Claus working on toys figure. That's really cool. That's a nice one. I might pick that up. And we got the rest are elves. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. It's a snowman. We got Frosty, 3 elves, Mrs. Claus, a reindeer. Oh, and then Santa in his jacket. Wait, is this all the same guy? Yeah, same guy. Just wow. No, these are great. City. When the others fail, Lego City comes out on top. Oh, and then Animal Crossing is meh. I like the other stuff that Animal Crossing makes. Oh yeah, and Star Wars. Might as well, since I'm talking about all the other stuff while I'm here. It's very Mandalorian themed. It's okay. It's whatever. And then we got what's this called? Palace Sentry Droid Showdown. That wolf mold looks cool. I have no clue what on God's green earth that robot's supposed to be. That there's a random arm sticking out there. That's horrible. And there's a random vault there. Yeah, I know it's fine, I guess. And then Chinese New Year. This looks like a really fun set. That might be a pickup one day. That looks super fun. And then the Prosperity Carp Leaping. Not bad. Harry Potter. Let's look at some of the Harry Potter stuff. So this is the back of Dumbledore's office. That's pretty cool. This is gonna be like a massive thing. Oh wow, this looks massive. That's really cool. That's so sick. I like that. That's actually so cool. And let's see. Oh, it comes with sort of Gryffindor. Yeah, no, this is really cool. I loved the Lego Harry Potter video game. And then oh wow, DJ Yonder in the Lego Fortnite Rave Cave. Crazy work. I can't believe that we're getting OG like skins. Like that's Yonder. That's like I think OG Yonder too. That's crazy. That's like absolutely mental. Then we have some new looks of the Ninjago sets, which I already went over. The Land Destiny's Bounty, and the Ultra Dragon Battle. They're meh. Oh, cool. There's gonna be a magazine with a Riddler in anime clothes with a jetpack. I wish we got the actual Riddler figure, but that's pretty cool. That's really cool. But yeah, no, sorry, I just saw so many notifications because Discord automatically opened on my computer, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Let's look at those while I'm talking. And they just took it over. But no,